来いよ。
Dragonborn! No. I think I'm fine. Yes. The guards shoved me into this room when the prison was attacked. Dragonborn? Who the hell are these guys? What's going on? Okay. Where's the boat? Great. Just great. Bravo, Dragonborn. Wait. Hello? Our only transport off this damn island has just disappeared into thin air. So I guess waiting is something we're going to be doing plenty of, unless you have another great idea. Or maybe, just maybe, a mud crab stowed away and cut the mooring rope with its claws. You did secure the boat, right? By the gods! I can't believe you lost the boat. Can't you do anything right? Whatever. So what do we do now? Swim back to the mainland? Don't you go there, Dragonborn. I am not in the mood. So, what do we do now? So you want to hike all the way there in this crappy weather? We will freeze to death out there. You're kidding, right? Ugh. No, never. Well, maybe once. Twice now, we blew up the boat. I'm right behind you. Sure. They must have shipped my stuff here from the city. Just me and you against the whole world again, huh? Me neither. I wanted to ask you about Bobby. Sure. Is this the map? Hey! Looks like those places marked on it would give us shelter. Once we reach the forest, we can head for the village. Of course. Hey, I'm sorry I yelled at you back there. I didn't mean any of that. Dragonborn, I would follow you into hell itself if you so demanded it.
I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Fine. Just go.
Just cold, okay? I'm tired. way. Yeah, right. I'm so tired. I could sleep for 100 years. So, what happened back there? After the exile? A trap? How do you mean? I didn't get to see anyone. They pretty much took me straight to the dock. I told them we must wait for Carice, but they didn't listen. We saw the smoke from the distance. What happened? Bobby! No! Dragonborn, say it's not true. I guess the wedding is off then? The bastard! Bobby is so dead. How did he trap you? Dragonborn, you're kidding. Minotaurs are extinct, right? How did you survive? I knew you would come for me. Don't you ever get tired of saving me? You must think I'm a real pain in the ass. What? Dragonborn, you kidder. I wrote another poem while I waited for you. Do you want to read it? Okay. It's called Sand, Ice, and Blood. Bleeding is she, forgotten is he. Deeds long past. The gratitude of the people no longer lasts. Blood drips from the guilt. Innocence paying the price of what the wrong built. Sick of the fighting. Sick of the dying. Pain, our greatest teacher and enemy. Sands of time pass us by as we continue to die. What will you shape yourself into? What will you do? Tyrant or benevolent, the world you shape is by your hand. Through ice, we dice. Through sand, together we band. Through blood, tears and pain from those left. Blood. If we ever get out of here, I will. One day. I'm going to call it Luna Shadow, after someone who was very special to me a long time ago. Good night, Dragonborn. looking at a strange mountain. It was, I don't know, kind of squarish. There were children playing. Many, many children. And a little girl left the others and came towards me. She pointed to the mountain. Sure, after you. Let's go. You know, this is what it must be like on Rigmor. It's the most northern landmass. Did you know that men originated from there? Well, that's what Freyathog told me. It wasn't always ice and snow. It used to have green fields. Then it went all cold. Ugh. You know, if we get caught out in the open by a storm, the best thing for us to do is dig a hole. Then, cut the blocks using the snow from the hole and place them around a pelt. And then, get inside the hole and snuggle up. You know, keep each other warm with our body heat. Did you know if you get frostbite on your fingers and toes, they can fall off? Not just those, but other dangly bits too. I hope you covered up. We should be able to see better once we get over the rise. Whoa! We made it. The snow forest. Dragon Queen. Hear that? We don't want to be going into the forest at night. Let's wait until tomorrow. And we don't want to be sleeping out here. We'd better check out this cave. Okay, let's go. cave. Hey! Go get some wood and get the fire going. I need to thaw out. Choppity chop. Don't overdo it. Back straight. Okay. Keep your hair on. And don't you dare, Dragonborn. That bitch. First chance I get, I'm gonna ram my sword right up her ass. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, right. Whatever. Dragonborn, over here. Quick. Well, go on then. You go first. I hate caves. Go on then. Oh my days, Dragonborn, look! These are so wonderful. They must be so ancient. These are amazing. I've never seen anything like this before. I heard tales of ice giants inhabiting these islands. Hope we don't run into any. How long do you think it'll take them to find out I'm gone? Do? Can they hold out? We never did work that out, did we? You know, being out here in the wilderness with you, I wouldn't trade it for anything. We're free here. For the first time since we left Puma, I feel safe. I didn't think I was going to make it. I thought they were going to hurt me. But after she tore my dress almost completely off, she just left me there, crying. How do you know? No way! The bitch cut off all my hair and ripped my clothes, but I sat there and just let her. It's like It's like you have absolutely no control over your life or what's going to happen to you. And a numbness tries to protect you. I felt I was standing there beside her, looking on. I started to cry, but not because I felt sorry for myself. I was crying for her. The girl I used to be. The girl I was trying to be again. But fate wouldn't allow it. Destiny had not taken its course and still had your life in its hands, laughing at your suffering. I stood there in rags, my head shorn in that filthy cell. And the weird thing is, it was almost like home to me. I had been there before, and I had felt worse pain. There was nothing they could do to me. And I just didn't care anymore. Like some ancient prophecy. What prophecy? That bitch? You can't be serious. Of course. Alicia, the mother of all Minotaurs. You mean Mirag Cepheus is the chosen queen? Then that's it then. Cyrodiil is finished. I must stop her. Prophecy or no prophecy. Let war descend on Tamriel for another millennia, then she reign as queen. What? Dragonborn, what are we going to do? What will happen to us? Now we are alone again, just the two of us, together on a lost island in a sea of ghosts, sheltered from the storm in a world that doesn't care. Everything I have been through, I would do again, just to be here with you, for this moment. Maybe this is our moment. Then love me now, for tomorrow we might not love again. Then I am yours to love, always. I'm just grabbing something to eat before we go. It's such a beautiful day, Dragon. Look. Sit down. Might as well make the most of it. Yeah. A huge Minotaur was sitting on a throne. He must have been a king or a lord, and in one hand he held a mace, and the other a soul gem. Below, on the dais, a dragon was locked in an eternal battle with a serpent. It had huge horns, Minotaur horns, but it was dark. But what else could it be? Hey, I wonder if Malisam found anything on Mirag Cepheus. Wasn't he going to Hammerfell? You never said... Why would he volunteer to go? How would he even know? Yeah, he did. Didn't I? I wonder if he still walks around in his underwear. Yeah, he stank. What about it? Why do you always ask me that? Are you okay? Well then, there it is. We're both okay. Making love. If I get pregnant. Oh, the gods. You know I've always loved you, right? You're my world. There's nothing I would rather do than get married and have children. Your children. You do want a family, don't you? You said it yourself. Our destinies are entwined. So let's see where that goes. Sometimes we can't choose our fate. We have no control over anything. Don't be scared. If I get pregnant, trust me, you'll be the first one to know, okay? And we'll cross that bridge together, like we always do. You daft, silly dragonborn. Anyway, you know, you did okay last night. Ooh, wait here a moment. I need to pee. Dragonborn, run! There's more of them. the ice. Quick! Let's get to the forest, quick! Dragonborn. Wolves! Let's get out of here. Head for the cave. You're messing with the wrong girl! Dragonborn, I'm sure this is Mr. Bear. Maybe he floated here on an iceberg. They do that sort of thing, you know. It is! It is Mr. Bear! Mr. Bear, is that you? Thank you, Mr. Bear. It's so good to see you again. Have you been a good little bear while I was away? Is this your little house? Gucci, Gucci. Okay. I was just kidding. Hey, it's okay, Mr. Bear. Take no notice of that. Naughty Dragonborn. He's a very naughty man. Come on, lighten up. Mr. Bear, come back. You know, I felt something special just then, inside me. And right now, I have never, ever felt so happy in all my life. Me, you, and Mr. Bear. I think I'll write a poem about it someday. I can see the title now. The Dragon and the Bear. Yeah. Crazy. In a good way? Dragonborn, hold on. Thank you, Mr. Bear! Whoa. That's quite a view, huh? There's only one way down. Come on, Dragonborn. Where's your sense of adventure? The river flows east. We can follow it down, then turn off to the woodcutters' camp located on the map. Dragonborn, wait. You know, I haven't felt so happy since I was a kid. All this has brought it all back. I was wondering, what did you do? You know, when you were a kid. What do you mean you don't remember? There must be something that you keep with you from back then. Dragonborn. Wow, that really sucks. Well, maybe it'll come back to you. Like what happened with me. You just need something to jog your memory. You don't know that. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to bring you down. Hey, well, I have enough memories for two. I'm sorry. You don't want to hear some old, stuffy, crazy girl talk. Okay. You know our old house in Bruma? Well, it used to have a gate. My dad built a small fence and the gate was in 2 sections. He was really proud of that gate and I must have been about 4 or 5. I used to swing on it. It was one of my first memories because it was getting late and time just stood still. I remember the sun was setting and the yellowy orange top Mom had made lit up like it was made out of the brightest gold. And I remember looking down at my feet and I would wiggle my toes and swing my legs to make the gate swing to and fro. My mom would come out and tell me off. Don't you break that. Get off before your father gets home. My best friend at the time was a dark elf girl called Luna Shadow, and her dad was a stable hand at the Brandy Nut stable. He would travel down to the Gold Coast every now and then to pick up supplies in a carriage and take us with him. I loved going to Anvil. It's right on the coast, and we used to stretch our necks at every hilltop to see if we could see the sea. Oh my. You know, it's this one. No, it's the next one. And then it would be the one, and you would catch a glimpse of the sea in the distance. It would fill your heart with that, I don't know, childish wonder. The light bouncing on the waves, even from that far away, seemed like diamonds dancing in the sky. And we would laugh out loud, and Luna's dad would laugh with us. I'll never forget that. Oh my, me and Luna used to throw snowballs at the tap and tack until Colin came out. We would run as fast as our legs would take us. Oh my, and then he would wave his fist at us shouting, "You'll fetch it!" And one day he chased us down. Luna got away and grabbed me by the scruff of the neck. "Ha-ha, gotcha!" and marched me home. Mom was so angry. Wait till your father hears what you did. It wasn't so funny after that. I waited in my room until Dad came home. I heard Mom tell him what I did, but he didn't come get me. I plucked up enough courage to face the music and asked him, "Dad, am I in trouble?" He patted his thigh for me to sit on his lap and just held on to me for what seemed like ages. Then he said softly, "You're meant to throw the snowballs after Colin opens the door." Luna's dad got a job in the farm raising horses. I never saw him again. Let's get going. Where will we go? What's the plan? We could sneak through the enemy lines at night, or fight our way through. Dragonborn, it's been 4 years. They would have moved on. Everyone has.
Let's cross that bridge when we come to it.
Dragonborn, listen. The crickets. They've stopped.
Oh yeah? Try it, you ass!
Give it, does she want with me? What do you mean? No, this can't be right. I feel sick. Okay. How big is this island? Is it ever going to end? I thought the Great Forest was big. Something's not right. Not right at all. Dragonborn, please stop. I don't feel too good. Everything feels so heavy. I'm not gonna make it. I just want to sleep. I don't think so, but they did try to drain me. I'm just so tired. Dragonborn, look. An old shack. There's someone there. Maybe we can pay for some food and I can get some sleep. I can't carry on. Hello? Hello? Anybody home? Dragon, look at all these recipes. I'm so tired. I could sleep for 100 years.
Welcome to my humble abode. I know. The girl is afflicted. It was you did battle with the undead? These remnants from Akvir, they have been here before, visited many times. Your friend has become afflicted with living death, a perpetual malaise of sleep. It occurs to all who do battle with them. But you are anointed, my child, and a half-beast. I have a recipe that will save her, but you must act quickly and gather some ingredients for me. Three rabbit legs, 1 small deer antler, 3 bloodwort, and 1 Namira's rot. You'll find them nearby in the forest, but try not to stray too far, as with the night, danger lurks. I'll look after Rigmor, but we don't have much time. shoo. Time is running out. Shoo, shoo. Not a moment too soon. The fever is taking hold, and her temperature is rising. Once I administer the potion, we should start seeing results. This recipe you can use to help your allies, and also use it against the remnants. It's a cure for men and mare, but poison to the undead. Dip your arrows in it, or apply it to your weapons, and it will bring them instant death. No need. Healing your friend from the malaise is thanks enough. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have work to do. Sit. I'll concoct the potion. I know you might have many questions, but you have probably guessed. I'm a soothsayer. Which, if you like. I have myself spent many years a slave, so saving your friend is of vital importance to me. I have had many dreams and visions of possible permutations of the future for this world. Some are good outcomes, but by far most are not. I kind of look at it as having a gift, of course, for good, but the path has been long and hard. My partner and I moved out here as we needed to be closer to the natural world. We had a child, and lived out here in isolation for many years. Then, on my son's 18th birth year, he didn't come home. My partner returned to the heavens a few years later. I had a shrine made, just so I had a place to be able to remain close to them both. It was then, one night I heard commotion from the forest, and it was coming from the direction of my son's last known location. I followed the sound, screams in a tongue I had not heard before. It was then I came across the slaughter. Remnants, like you had killed in the forest. Many of them lying dead in the foliage. I saw a trail of blood leading away from the scene. It led to a small cave near the ridge on a rocky outcrop. Then I saw it. A werewolf. I remained hidden until the light of day, expecting a man to emerge, but it was still in wolf form. The only times this occurs is if the creature had been afflicted in some way. It left the cave and disappeared into the forest. I took my chance and entered its lair, just bones, animal mainly. I was relieved, because I was looking for a gold ring we had gifted to my son on his 18th birth year, and it was nowhere to be found. But of course, maybe that's wishful thinking on my part. I cannot bear to think that my child had been a victim of that monster, and had met with such a grisly death. I gathered my senses and left, but I have never to this day been bothered by the beast. Like its kind and all the beasts of the forest, they usually keep a respectful distance. Now then, enough talk. The potion's ready. Come on, baby girl, that's it. Take the potion. Yes, just a little more. There, that's a good girl. What good would that do? What was done is done. Would I kill the beast if it was a saber cat or snow bear? It must be a tormented soul. Not even the Akavir returned to this part of the island. When I found the remnants you slayed in the undergrowth, I was surprised they even ventured this far south. But then, they must have had a very special reason. Saving your friend's life is reward enough.
No. No. Stop. No! Get away! Get away. Leave him alone. Dad!
Ah, the potion is working as I thought it would. Shh, shh. Baby girl, everything is going to be all right.
Dragonborn! Dragonborn. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Kitaira! Don't go down into the valley. No!
Oh, sweetheart, shh. The Dragonborn is here, waiting. Shh. She's settled down now. Her temperature is falling. Tomorrow she should be fine. Your company is payment enough for a lonely old crone. It's been my pleasure. All in good time, dragon child. All in good time. Now, why don't you sit by Rigmor's side and watch over her, so the first thing she sees when she wakes up is her guardian protector by her side.
So you spent many years as a slave. How did you deal with it? How did you make it through?
Easy. If someone got my back up, I would kick them in the cobblers.
Yeah, they couldn't hold me down either. But it didn't prepare me for the cruelty that would eventually happen to me.
Don't feel sorry for yourself, Rigmor. Pull your shoulders back and keep your head high. Don't let them see weakness. It only adds flames to the fire of their vindictiveness. You must dominate them through your confidence. A half-hearted thrust from the enemy is their demise.
You sound like my dad.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Oh hey, he's awake.
As you can see, Dragon Child, Rigmor has made a full recovery, and my word, some of the things she has told me about you.
Allie.
Just remember, 1 small deer antler, 3 bloodwort, and 1 Namira's rot. That was my lunch.
Oh God. I don't suppose there's a recipe to make my hair grow overnight.
Actually, there is.
What? No way.
To make your hair grow, or in your case, restore it to its last length before it was cut, you need 2 ingredients. The heart of a werewolf, as the adrenaline extracted from its blood gives you the acceleration required for growth.
And the other?
A lock of hair from the person wanting to restore the length by drinking the hair tonic.
That sucks. Oh well, it's good to know though. Right, Dragonborn? What? That bitch! You never said... And you kept it? No, Dragonborn, a werewolf? It's too dangerous. We've wasted enough time as it is. Sure, I want my hair back, but it'll grow in time. Please don't kill the poor werewolf. I mean, it's not like its life isn't bad enough without losing it over a hair tonic. Do what you feel you have to do, Dragonborn. I'm okay either way.
Only you can decide. But is it worth the risk and another's life, no matter how foul the beast? You're right. It's for the best.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Did that old crone send you out here to kill me? Well, you tell her I had nothing to do with her kid's death. And she can keep her nose out of my business. So, what are you here for? So you came all the way out here to kill me for a hair tonic? Dragon blood, eh? A worthy opponent for a change. So, now you need to decide whether to kill me, or take a seat so we can talk. Then be my guest. Help yourself to a beer. My name's Davinius, but people called me Dave. I grew up in Cyrodiil, Coral to be exact. My parents did their best to raise me right, but I ended up in the wrong crowd. Did a bit of this, bit of that. Ended up in Skyrim, and that's when I got bitten. After I had turned a couple of times, I knew I had to get away from civilization. I didn't want to hurt anyone, and had no control over the beast inside me. I stole a sailing boat from Solitude Docks and ran aground here. Perfect, so I thought. An almost uninhabited island where I could do no harm. I've been out here for years now. Plenty of elk and deer, rabbits. Ships run aground on the rocks from time to time, and I salvage the wrecks. Yeah, those Akaviri dogs. It all happened by accident. I was having one of my turns, as you do, and ran into a patrol of them. Maybe they were pathfinders scouting the island out. But they've been coming here to look around for a couple of years now. Only the gods know why. I can only remember some kind of red mist, and when I awoke, or came round, if you like, I was stuck in wolf form, but with the complete control of a sentient human being. I've been like this ever since. In a way, it's kind of like a blessing. If people come here sniffing around, I can just hide until they are gone. She came snooping around looking for her son. Nothing to do with me, Dragonblood. Only the gods know the truth. It all started many years back. She would come out here to the ridge, calling out his name. So I guessed something was up. After some time, she stopped coming. Then when the Akavir arrived a couple of years back, she was back. Only the once like. She found my cave. I hid and watched her leave. That was the last human contact I have had. I knew someone was coming up here, but I know I hadn't killed anyone. I saw him once or twice, from a distance. The name the crone called out was some weird language, some ancient dialect. I can't remember what it was now. The gods only know what he was doing all the way up here, but as the gods are my witness, I never harmed him. Yeah, I love it here. Your hair tonic, friend? Your friend must be very special for you to come here to take on a werewolf. One moment. Here, take this vial of my blood. Maybe the old crone can get what she wants from this. All I want in return is that you put in a good word for me at the village, and come back and visit me someday. Hey, now that's something I can look forward to. We can make a huge bonfire on the beach and get absolutely shit-faced. Me, you, and your friend, if you like. Now, you'd better go. Your friend might be getting worried. Just tell them they have nothing to worry about. And if they like, send someone up to trade goods. I can provide elk and deer skins, rabbit skins and meat. No wolves, though. I'll trade them for provisions and beer. Take care, Dragonblood. Gods be with you.
This won't take a minute. Rigmor, take the potion. It might seem it hasn't worked yet, but the next moon, you'll wake up with a full head of hair. Now then, haven't you two got somewhere else to be?
Thank you for everything, Allie. I won't forget you.
Again, my pleasure. Travel safely, my children. May the gods be vigilant in watching over you, both.
Come on, let's go.
Dragonchild, wait.
This just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Dragonborn, what's wrong? Are you okay? No. She gave me some of that potion to take with me. That's all. Okay. Looks like we've been expected.
You had better sort your fucking friend out before we lynch his sorry stinking ass. Well met. Yeah, the beast has never been down here though, thank the gods. I find that hard to believe, considering you're still alive and they don't talk. This should be interesting. Go on. Well, that would be a first, but I doubt anyone would want to risk a confrontation. But I'll let the others know and keep what you said in mind. Now go sort out your stinky friend. He stinks like shit and he's emptied my inn, and he's half naked. You had better hurry.
Oh my, Sethri, you stinker.
Greetings, Dragonborn. Rigmor. I knew you'd be coming here. I've waited here since yesterday. Although I wouldn't recommend the service. It's terrible. In fact, as somebody said to me once, it's piss poor. Good beans, Dragonborn. Good beans.
Sethri, you're unbelievable. You really are something.
These poor people need to be able to come back into their inn. So please.
I'll behave. Tell them the coast is clear.
It's so good to see you again, Tendril Sethri.
Ever heard of Table Mountain? It's just over the border with Hammerfell, north of the Brenner River. Well, this is the place your Morag Sethius goes to rejuvenate her youth. She basks in the rays of a living soul gem. It stands on a plinth below Table Mountain, in the catacombs there. To get to the catacombs, you climb the mountain and enter some ancient Aelid ruins on top. Hold on a minute.
Any more of that and you'll be barred for life. Never in my days.
What is it? It's called the Bridge of Sighs, and it contains the souls of all the children Morag Sethius had brought to the table of the vampiric defilers. Remember those? Bloodlet Throne? The energy of the gem emits rays. Because of its nature, trapped children's souls. It can never diminish and only grow stronger. When Morag Sethius basks in the rays, the gem becomes more powerful and unstable. She herself is eternally connected to it via a bridge. You see, she may be eternally young in Cold Harbour, but here, in the mortal world, she's over 300 years old. The gem is used to maintain her youth, so she can beguile unsuspecting mates and place herself into positions of power. Molag Bal is locked in an eternal struggle with Akatosh. With the lifting of the Alessian curse, he intends to bring the mortal world to Cold Harbour. In fact, he makes no secret of it. Azura herself informed me of his bragging. Bridge of Sighs will eventually grow so powerful, it will open a rift, a kind of bubble, between the mortal plane and Cold Harbour. Once the rift is opened, Molag Bal will be able to pass through it, where he plans to drag whole cities into the abyss.
By the gods.
Literally, Rigmor, yes. Dragonborn, Morag Sethius got you to kill the last Minotaur, right? And the prophecy comes to pass, except the chosen Queen of Cyrodiil has been usurped by Morag Sethius. The bridge is almost at its zenith, and we are running out of time.
What do you mean, usurped? I thought she was the chosen queen.
Well,
Go on, Sethri. I'm a big girl now.
Rigmor really is quite innocent and lovable, isn't she? It's no wonder the gods favour her.
What are you talking about? Dragonborn? What do you mean? No. I think I'm gonna be sick.
I love that kid. Yes, destroying it will free the souls and purge the parasitic host, either killing it or sending it back to Cold Harbour. But it might also create a rift big enough for Molag Bal to pass through into the mortal world. But there's a backup plan if this happens. Malasan would be best to let you know about what that is when you return to Bruma. Let's just say Molag Bal has an old friend who is hungry to meet him. Literally, we are pooling our resources. What is it?
Can we not talk about this anymore?
Rigmor, you have much worse things to worry about right now.
Like what? How can anything possibly get any worse?
Well, like when push comes to shove.
What? Oh my days, Sethri.
Cool, blimey. What?
That's it. You're a fucking bard. Get out. Get out now.
Oh, that guards.
Anna, stay here. Come on, lads. Follow me.
Party's over. Come on, Dragonborn. What is it? Yes, there were many under Table Mountain. They're from Akavir. The humanoids are vampiric remnants, like the ones you killed at Bloodlet Throne. They are known as the Akaviri. Some are even old former Imperial soldiers, captured after the disastrous invasion of Akavir by Uriel Septim. The serpents are the Taisi, or Tai Chi, if you will, also vampiric. Dragonborn, I advise you to get to Bruma right away. Sethius has already besieged it. You must speak to Malasan before you travel to Table Mountain. Forget Cassius. He disappeared 2 years ago. Ingot might be able to call in some favours. Worth a try. In any case, we have to go there to pick up Sorella.
Sethri, who is besieging Bruma? Is it Leowyn?
The very same. Robert de Medallius himself.
How is Sorella involved in all of this?
The Bridge of Sights can only be destroyed by a child tainted by the calling, and by a silver arrow fired from Xenia's wrath. Ingol will want to come along to protect her, as Sorella is his daughter now. Sorella Stormbow, and crack some skulls, I am sure.
But she's still only a child. She must be what, 12 now?
She might still be a child, but Angie turned her into a crack shot, marksman. She only needs one shot. I'll stay here and help these poor villagers the best I can. Azura wants me at Table Mountain, so I'll head there when I'm done here. Farewell, Dragonborn, Princess.
Keep that magic away from me.
You saved our village. It's the least I can do to take you wherever you wish to go. Aye, there's a faint chance. We're lighter and faster, plus I know these waters like the back of my hand. Stow yourselves in the cabin, get some rest, and leave the rest to me.
Dragonborn, all this prophecy stuff. Right now, I'm having a bit of a hard time taking it all in. Could you sit down and explain to me just what the hell is going on? Because I don't like it one little bit. You were referring to me, and I just didn't get it, did I? I'm so stupid. What if I don't want to go along with it, and they, whoever they are, can stick their grand plan? The chosen champion of Azura? The chosen queen of Cyrodiil? What if I choose not to be any of those things? And what if you're wrong? What do you mean? What did she say? So this is all a lie? A game? Because if it is, you're beginning to seem so far away from me. I feel I'm losing you, and I would rather die than lose you again. I love you. Dragonborn, would you hold me, please?
We've got company.